toy food. 2 days, 21 hours. Wait, what? Wait, are they going to get phased out? Is that what we're saying here? Oh boy. Oh, this is not good. There's a demand of exactly 30 units as well. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode on Little Big Workshop. With me, Spacefish, and welcome back to our still very nice and fancy Christmassy workshop with our rocking horse contract for, was it like 150k that we were going to earn from that? It was a lot of money. We are currently working on that, coming along nicely as well, so that's great news. As you may remember, in the last episode, we finally ended up expanding our woodworking workshop. I think probably a long overdue change right here. And actually just checking on mood real quick, we're still at 184 mood. Because we've got this nice woodworking trophy in here, which the trophies, I'll have to say, have really helped me out with just doing whatever I want with room sizes and amount of tools and stuff. So really great stuff right there. We are going to pull this stuff out very soon. We are going to also go and replace the standard table saws with advanced ones. I'll have to move the door and I'll have to move all the zones and everything. But that is something that can really only come once we are done with the rocking horse. Because, well, I really don't want to interrupt the whole contract right here. We've got a lot of actual gluing to go do and everything, so I'd just rather take care of that ASAP. Also, advanced products, sad face, unpopular. There is apparently a mini boat. That is interesting. It just came onto the market and it's going to disappear super soon. Which is sad times. That thing looks cool. I would love to make that. And it was a new product for one, so that's kind of cool, but we'll have to wait for that, I suppose. We've also got a hoverboard contract, apparently, from Mozzarella. Kind of inclined to take it, to be honest, because that's like the one client that I currently want to up my relations with. Only 17k reward, but that's not too bad, I guess. 15 units to make. We've got 3 days and 14 hours only. I mean, the contract should, in theory, stay around until the next market update, right? I hope. Fingers crossed. We'll just speed time up a bit. I'm not too worried about the deadline of the rocking horse, of course, but I would like to progress a bit more with the mountain bike before actually accepting another contract for this kind of stuff, just to make sure on that end. King Barbecue, of course, we also need to get rid of all these. We've still got a demand of 20 units, so that's not too bad. We are going to get rid of it this market phase. Just got to finish another 2, and then we will do just that. Other than that, I think everything's overall looking pretty fine. I'm pretty happy with the way things are developing. Our budget is staying nice and stable while we're producing more and more things. We've also got robot testing facilities now, so we could actually dip our toes into that very soon as well. But first things first, let's get rid of these last few King Barbecues. The end of an era. We're not going to make any more, because all the markets for King Barbecues are currently trash. This one actually seeming to recover, which is interesting. Let's see about how that's going to develop. Maybe we're going to pick it back up later. This thing's still being manipulated. It looks as though the market manipulation is going to stop soon, though. So maybe we will get back to it in the future. For the time being, we are bidding farewell to that product. Now, 88.7% progress on the mountain bike. I think it is now time to take that hoverboard contract. Does not seem to be too complicated of a thing. We are apparently working with the raw wood right here. I'm wondering, oh yeah, look at this. We can lower our costs with our advanced foundry. Good thing I actually looked into that. That is going to save us a good bunch of money right there. Always awesome. Definitely going to batch it. And, well, let's actually see if this could be cheaper for us now that we are using the foundry. So 732 this way in material costs. Alternatively, no, okay. That's still more expensive. Actually, I'm confused. Why did I have the more expensive wood in there when it works this way too? I should better not ask some of these questions. That's very... Okay, I don't know. I've got no explanation, but we will go and get all these things linked up. Only a 2-second deal, so I will just do it together with you all. And then we will, oh god, do that. Perfect. And well, final assembly, I think we'll leave at the actual proper big assembly line, just making sure that it is assigned to that one, because we do have a bit more capacity in terms of tables there, so it should, in theory, be the better pick. So, we got that going. I am going to prioritize it all the way up, actually, because like mountain bike is nearly done, and I suspect that people will still keep assembling mountain bikes, so we're going to keep it at that. Materials are coming in, which is great, and well, let's just keep going. Let's actually get things further along, especially in terms of the rocking horse. You know, I actually like to get these things out of the way so we can finally get in on that expansion of our big woodworking workshop. It is going to be pretty complicated though. I think I'll need to empty this shelf somehow, so let's see about that. That's going to be a complicated part of things. And well, then I of course need to move all the zones and everything. It's going to be big chaos, but that's why I kind of want to empty out this woodworking contract schedule a bit more to make sure that we have a bit of room to work with, basically. But mountain bikes are done. Awesome stuff. We are going to deliver those out momentarily. And what I actually want to probably check out too, with like people collapsing again. Where did you collapse at? I don't know, but it was probably close to some break room. Doesn't make any sense, but okay. Moving on. What was I going to do? Oh, right. I wanted to actually look at the market phases here. Because, yeah, this thing, the money we get for it is actually going down. So we probably want to deliver as many of those as quickly as possible too. Maybe even slightly prioritize that over the rocking horse, not over the hoverboard. But just going to redo my priorities there, because honestly, I mean, the rocking horse, we do have a bunch of time. The office desk on the other hand side is plummeting in market value, so we probably want to get that sold off as quickly as possible. Also kind of wondering why I picked this office desk as opposed to that one. Maybe that one was new? Doesn't really look like it's new. I'm very confused. Is it this one, yeah? It's not that one. I'm kind of confused. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. Let's speed time up again. Hopefully get some of those hoverboards assembled ASAP so we can meet our contract demands and up our relationship with the client further. And that said, I'm seeing there's 10 idle operators at the moment. Totally unacceptable. Where are they idling at? It feels like plastic production and metalworking are kind of low on jobs. It's all just kind of stacking up again at final assembly, even intermediary assembly. Not really much of anything going on. That said, they're at minus 20 mood. Why did I never put a mood item in there? I don't really quite know. Let's do just that though. I want to have something small. I mean, maybe the standing fan is kind of a pretty small thing. How do I rotate again? Like that. Okay, we're just going to put that into the corner right there, just to make sure that the mood is at the right level. But yeah, as you can see, I don't know. It all seems to be stuck with woodworking and final assembly at the moment, so we need to get some other products underway that are focused on other things. So let's do just that. I'm going to pause things here for a second. I'm not quite sure what to do. Maybe we can do some mountain bikes from the challenges? Might be an idea. Kind of feel like, because like advanced, I mean like this thing's plummeting. This thing is gonna recover, but not soon enough. And do we have anything in terms of plastic working? I mean, we could also do like a robot or something. Boxbot. Should we actually do our first robot today? I mean, that Boxbot is looking pretty good, to be honest. It's also looking pretty darn crazy complex though, isn't it? Let's, oh god, yeah, this is gonna be crazy. I don't know, I don't feel we're quite ready for it, to be honest, especially with all this backlog and craziness and madness going on. I don't really wanna... Was there a minus 16 mood somewhere? Here! Oh. Why am I not paying attention to mood figures? What is going on? I don't know. Let's fix that as well. And, well... I don't know, it feels still a bit too advanced for us, I'm not gonna lie, like, just in terms of, like, how crazy it'll be in terms of complexity and actually how much it'll use our assembly lines, if that makes sense. Now, you've got a few contracts here: mountain bike, stand-up bicycle, speed bike. I mean, I'm not sure if there's really much of a difference in terms of profitability, but this has a longer deadline, so that's kind of nice. That said, I would really kind of like to focus more on if we actually have a plan for something, because I don't really feel like creating a whole new plan. It does seem we have one for this. Profit of 8.5k. It's not too crazy, but at least we are actually using the workers for something instead of paying them salaries for absolutely doing nothing. And there is a bit of plastic work associated with this too, which is also a good thing. Other than that, everything should be assigned to the proper assembly lines, I hope. We'll find out. We'll find out on this one. We're not that low for budget that we really need to crazily worry about that, I don't think. Now with that said, that should get our idle operators back and working again. And seriously? Do we really not have any person to pick that up? God. Now we've got one more, and now we've got one more. So many trucks right now. Holy moly, it's crazy. But mountain bike, we're going to prioritize that. Not over the office desks, though. I really want to get some of these done with, but then again, I don't know. Seems like it's all very, very stuck here with woodworking. I don't really like it too much, I'll have to say. Given that the market is plummeting, it's really not the best thing to happen to us. But the hoverboard is also not looking too great. Let's look at the processes real quick here. If it's stuck with woodworking, no it isn't. Okay, it's stuck with welding apparently again. Which is quite mad, but let's hope that should kind of balance itself out. We do still have a few days. Just had a pop-up. Was it a new challenge? We've got 10 challenges at the moment. That's mad. That is a lot of challenges. Holy moly. Much more than we ever had. We've got another hoverboard contract. No, is it the same one? I think it only goes away when you fulfill it, right? Okay, I mean, that's fine. Where are we at for processes? Still welding things. Oh my god. That's not too good. Let's overclock this. I think we need to. God. That's kind of crazy. But we're at 11 out of 15, so we should just be barely making it. I still don't like it. We also have a few things hissing away, so I'm just going to go around and do my usual maintenance routine. Well, actually, I think we only need to fix these two because I'm constantly overclocking them. Oh, maybe a metal extruder here. Yeah, that's about it. So that's pretty fine. We've got a few things right here that we can repair while they're not being used too much anyways, and then we're about good. So we'll leave it at that, and we will get time fast forwarded again in hopes of actually, we're just going to prioritize these hoverboards as well, just to make sure that we hopefully get them finished. Office desks still plummeting like crazy. It seems like they're going to rebound a bit soon, but this is still the better price point to work with, so we will deliver another 4, and we've still got people idling, which is actually kind of mad given the amount of contracts we have right now. But I guess there's just not really much of anything advanced going on. 20 people were idling right there. What? God. Yeah, we need to actually get more stuff on the way, I think. King Barbecue seems to be rebounding quite nicely. And this one is as well, but at a much slower pace it seems. So let's plan this thing again. And we'll just make like 20, just because the demand is still going to be rather low. That way we can keep a few people busy and hopefully also make some money. We're just going to keep it for a while till the price point is a bit higher, I think. But that should be good. That should be fine. Hoverboards, we are going to finish in time. That's good news right there. And there is the Bros and Biceps again. Have you seen those commercials for exercise machines on TV? We need to get some of those too. Can you help us out? 5k. No, I mean seriously, 5k. No. Sorry, but that's like such a small volume contract. I don't really have the nerves for that kind of stuff. It's like the Kia or sweet Kia, I'm sorry. It's like the sweet Kia coffin. It's, yeah. It's a fun idea, but it's just so little volume. Okay, hoverboards are done though, so that's great news right there. We are going to go deliver those just on time, up our relations with these dudes. Does seem we actually have a second hoverboard contract from them, which is interesting. I mean, only 3 days, 14 hours yet again, but I would like to accept it because, as I said before, I really want to boost my relations with them. We should still have the plan going right there. Perfect. We're just going to go and execute that one too. Should actually wait until the truck is gone, because that's now going to cost us time. But we're going to prioritize that. And once this truck is gone, right there, we will get new mats, and we will hopefully get going on this ASAP and get this out of the way too. That's nice. Looking at client relations here for a second, Mozzarella, with that next contract done, we are going to go to level 2 with them, so that is going to be very nice, and I'm really aiming to ever increase that, hopefully. Get another worker passed out from exhaustion, because, you know, there's 2 little break rooms in this factory, right? I really don't understand that part. Seriously, I don't get it. I really don't know what I'm doing wrong there. There's break rooms everywhere. All the break rooms have break points. Doesn't make sense. But with that said, hoverboards now being produced. They're coming along nicely. We also have a bunch more office desks ready that we probably should sell before the next market phase, and them depreciating more, so we're going to take care of that. It's going to make us more money, and we're showing at a nice 180k on average at the moment. I think that's pretty decent, especially given that we're investing a lot of work in stuff like the rocking horse at the moment. And toy food is still not coming along, which is crazy. I think it's pretty much just waiting for final assembly at this point, but, well, even with 6 final assembly tables, we're just not fast enough. I wish there was an upgrade for assembly tables which made them more efficient. You know, like better assembly tables, pretty much, right? Just like you get with Tier 3 woodworking, plastic work, and metal work and all that stuff. Just some kind of Tier 3 assembly thing. Let's just deliver these real quick as well while we can. And, well, that one too. Boop. Nice. And we finished off the office desks just before the next market plummet. So that is good news right there. I'm happy with that. We got some new challenges as well. Can I actually go out of these overviews, I think? Toy food, 2 days, 21 hours. Wait, what? Wait, are they going to get phased out? Is that what we're saying here? Oh boy. Oh, this is not good. There's a demand of exactly 30 units as well. Yes. Priority. Please. We will need to finish that now. Whoops. Gotta overclock both of these, I think. Just to make sure that we're getting things finished. I think we're gonna lose some money on toy food now. I absolutely paid no attention to that. I mean, at least I saw the pop-up, but I'm not sure we're gonna be able to finish all this in time, not gonna lie. People are getting to work away at it now. Maybe we are. It seems like it's actually going rather quick now that we just prioritized it. I mean, all the assembly tables are taking care of it now, so that should be good. And hopefully we'll be able to take care of it just in time. Hoverboards coming along nicely as well. Mountain bikes coming along nicely as well. I think our workers are going to be out of work again rather soon, to be honest. Because, like, all this stuff is in final assembly pretty much. I mean, rocking halls, right? Woodworking department's still super busy. Nothing to worry about there. But everything else, I think we need more contracts yet again. So let's see what else we have. We've got another hoverboard contract. Seriously. They really want their hoverboards, don't they? I mean, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm totally up for it. Same plan. It's super easy. We can just chain these. Like, why not? So we're gonna do that. We're gonna still have toy food prioritized like that, and then the hoverboard after, and then that hoverboard, and yeah, that's pretty fine. Okay, it's gonna keep people busy at the very least, I hope. So that is nice. The only thing I think we're currently lacking is actually plastic contracts, but I'm not really sure what to do there, because even toy food is getting phased out of the market now, so we really don't have much of anything where we would be able to use those plastic workbenches, I guess. But let's see about that. I'm gonna actually okay, I hope the overdrive is going to turn itself off, else I'll probably have to move across all those workbenches manually, but it seems as though it has not. Has it? No, it seems it has deactivated itself. That's kind of nice. And we're delivering all this stuff, which is also very, very awesome. Everything going very nicely. Storage should be emptying a bunch now. And that way we should hopefully make a bunch of more money soon. 21k from that one. And we've got another hoverboard one, which is not going to be quite as profitable, but it's still going to give us nice relations. And get us onto that nice 100k contract right there. And we are at 200k. We did level up with Mozzarella, which is also great news. Should have also actually given us research points right there. Very nice. Only 2. I mean, we could use them right here, right on the comfort penalty, or... I mean, comfort penalty is always nice. Especially given how I'm building this kind of stuff, to be honest. I think comfort penalty... Let's do it, actually. We're just going to reduce the comfort penalty, and that way I'm not going to have to worry about mood as much anymore. I could probably even sell some decorations and stuff. Not going to do that. I'm more intending to use it to cram even more tools into one place without having to worry about it, and make rooms even bigger without having to worry about it. That's more the kind of train of thought behind that, if that makes sense. Now, this thing is done. Very nice. Let's see if they have some new contracts for us. Maybe not hoverboards this time. No, now they don't have any more at all. Okay, that's fine. We will just finish these hoverboards for the time being, and then looking at client relations. It's going to be a long way to go for the next bit of products, but look at the stuff they have for us. They've got actual airplanes, they've got F1 cars, and they've got like little, it's not a motorcycle, what do you call these in English? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. 14 people idling again, though. God, that is unacceptable. We need to do something about that. It's crazy, the chain of contracts I have to do at the moment, isn't it? Absolutely mad. Now, King Barbecues. I don't think I want to make any more looking at the price development here. I'm not too sure about this. Minicar F1 just got onto the market and is going to disappear from the market shortly. That's crazy. Okay. We just don't have any advanced stuff to take care of. Trample Car has recovered a bit, it seems, and we do need to do some plastic work. I kind of want to plan that, and I think we are. We're not going to make 35, we're probably going to make more like 25. That should get Plastic Works back up and running and make them a bit busier again. What else do we have in terms of metalwork? Because I think metalwork is really kind of not all too busy anymore either. Box spot. This thing is so complicated, though. Oh my god. Well, let's actually finally look into this. I think it is finally time to look into this. Why not? So, what do we need? We need durability more than style, and we do need a bit of that botability. So durability more than style is applicable here for that heavy arm assembly. So let's do that. We will have to choose here. I think this one is probably also the better choice. Oh, look at this thing coming together. It's actually kind of cool, isn't it? And then we've got the caterpillar assembly, or the four-wheel assembly. I mean, four-wheel would kind of be better. I think we're going to start with that, but maybe we will have to change. Oh my god, this thing is huge, and we haven't even chosen half the stuff yet. Wow. But yeah, we'll have to see about, like, the... What is this even called? Robotitude. What is a robotitude? Devs, if you're watching, please explain. I'm confused. So, we are going to pick the cheaper manufacturing options for the time being, I think. We are here going to grab the claw hand, apparently, for that robotitude, and gonna pick the cheaper manufacturing options once more. We are gonna go for metal in most of the places, I think, because for one, our metalworking department isn't really too strained at the moment compared to something like woodworking, and also, I think it overall gives us a lot more durability, probably, so that's a good choice right there, probably. That is kind of interesting, but we do need that robotitude, so we will have to go for the robot optics. See, and I really love to see how every slight change actually affects the design of the products. It's always awesome to look at that, in my opinion. But now, cheaper manufacturing method right there again. And even with all our minimums, with not choosing anything expensive, we are already in the target scope. So that's good to see. That even with me choosing metal extrusion over actually using our foundries, which is actually more expensive, even with that, we are good to go with all the cheap materials in the world, so that should be awesome. We're going to go and choose all those cheap materials right there, and also right here, and that makes our bot. And look at him, so shiny and fancy. I absolutely love it. I am gonna have to be busy for a bit though, actually. Oh, wait a second. I think we don't have, before we actually go for this, we do not have an actual what's it called, billboard here for the robot testing facilities. I'm just going to place that there in the corner. I'm going to have to wait. Oh, no, I don't actually have to wait for it to arrive, do I? No. Okay, so that's that. And now we've also kind of got the issue that we need to choose an input zone for this workstation. And we don't have an input zone over here because, of course, this is all our storage. Oh, I don't like this. I really don't, but, well, I'm just going to link that thing as well. They're going to have to go around. I'm sorry, but, like, it's kind of the only thing I can do here. I was really, yeah. It's kind of limited. Like, this needs to be fixed. I really have to say this does need to be fixed. I'm going to deliver the mountain bikes whenever that truck takes off. But I'll go and get myself into the Boxbot production plan. And I'm going to link all these fancy things in the next 2 hours. So, I'll see you all afterwards. Alright, and back I am. As you can see, everything has finally been linked. And it's going to be a huge task. So I'm actually going to start out with just making 5 of these things. Because I just want to see how things get going and if we're overall, you know, somewhat fine, or if it's going to be huge chaos or what's going to ensue. So let's start like that. Let's get things going with our first few robots. Really looking forward to actually seeing those robot tests in action. So could be quite fun. Let's see about that. But yeah, we're definitely going to make a slow start here, and then we're just going to go from there and, well, see how things are going to go and just maximize production as we're going. Now, mountain bikes are delivered, another 17 key made, our billboard is coming in nicely too, and the whole robot production will hopefully start up soon. But with all that said then, I am going to end off this episode right here. So as always, I do hope you all very much enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. That does always help out the channel a ton. And if you're new around the channel and haven't done so just yet, please also consider hitting that subscribe button right down below, as well as that bell icon right next to it, to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. And with that all said, I think this is going to be my last little big workshop episode, probably before the new year. So if you're not going to happen to watch any of my other episodes, I do hope that you all have a great start into 2021. I wish you all the best of luck for the new year and a lot of health. And, well, let's hope that it's going to be a less troublesome year than this very one. But with that said, as always, thanks a lot for watching, and I hope I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.